know a lot of you guys grew up in the 80s, and a lot of you guys are huge fans of a cartoon series called The Transformers. Isn't that right, Carrie? Yeah, I knew it. Well, the Transformers are back on the PlayStation 2. Check it out.
Hey, we're here with Mark from Melbourne House talking about the brand new Transformers video game. So everybody loved Transformers when they were growing up, and I assume you did too, Mark?
Oh yeah, guilty. I was a big Transformers fan when I was a kid. Had all the toys, you know.
So tell me, favorite Transformer? Who was it?
I've got to go Optimus Prime. He's the man, you know, he's the big leader, so...
You can actually play him in this video game, which everybody's probably going to be really excited about, right?
That's right, yeah, you can play as Optimus Prime. There's two other characters as well. There's Hotshot, who's like the young kid. He's the fast and maneuverable one. And then there's Red Alert. He's kind of the middle ground. He's maneuverable, but he's also a fighter like Optimus.
Tell me about some of the interesting weapons and the transformations that these characters can do, because obviously Transformers is all about sort of transforming in different vehicles and stuff.
You can transform at any time in this game. So you're walking along as a robot, press a button, and then suddenly you're a vehicle and you're driving through the Amazon or the Antarctic. And we wanted to make that a very easy thing to do, a very free-flowing thing to do. If you get into a firefight, you know, your first reaction is to be a robot, because that's how you can use your strength and your weapons. But other times you might think, well, I need to get out of here real quick because, you know, I'm overrun. So transform, put the foot down, and you're out of there. You can find that in some combat situations, it's good to be a vehicle too, because the Optimus Prime turns into a big Mack truck, and you can just go plowing into those enemies and just blow them up, basically.
Tell me about how you researched this game. I mean, did you go back and watch all the TV shows and the movies?
Hasbro were really good at getting us basically anything we needed to make sure that all the elements were quite authentic. So we got all the toys back at the office. They sit on everybody's desk, and the artists who make the meshes really look carefully into the toys, but also a lot of the artwork from Dreamwave. We do the comics and a lot of the old cartoons and the new cartoons, but also make our own version of the Transformers that work in a game.
One of the best things about Transformers was the voices and the actors and stuff like that. Do you have any of the guys who did, Optimus Prime, any of those voices coming back to do the game?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got both Optimus Prime and Megatron. Those two guys who did the voices for the cartoons came and did the voices for the game, and they were fantastic. You get this guy coming in, and he just gets up to the mic, and suddenly, bam, there's Optimus Prime. As soon as he opens his mouth, it's really
Transformers roll out, the famous old phrase, right?
Yeah, he says that in the game, and when he opens his mouth and delivers that, you just go, wow, I'm meeting Optimus Prime. He's here in the flesh. It's great.